Good afternoon. This is the 12Z update. I'm Weathersp from Wonderground blogging. So what you're looking at here is 93L, satellite picture this morning from the GOES East rapid mode satellite, taking pictures every 14 minutes approximately. What we have here near the north side of Cuba is a mid-level center, which has come up from the East Pacific, which has been firing off the really deep convection that been seeing over the last couple days. It has now separated from the low-level center, which is our invest of 93L currently, which is currently situated right off Cozumel and the Yucatan Peninsula, and this has been slowly moving up to the northwest, while the mid-level center has been moving to the northeast towards the Florida Keys and up away into a trough that's currently sitting over the northeast United States. Shear maps this morning are very light for 93L, only about 10, maybe 15 knots in areas, with shear decreasing over the last 24 hours. This morning's quick scat shows a lot of wind in the convective areas, as you see down here in your lower right hand corner, a 40 knot pink wind barb. But as you see, some of the barbs coming off the coast are circulated in a low pressure, would indicate low pressure manner, but is not closed, because if it was closed, then eventually this, one of these barbs down here would be swinging towards the east, and it would indicate a west wind, and you need west winds for low levels to be classified as low level centers, so we do not have a closed circulation yet. Models, 12Z models just came out. This is the early track guidance, and it's really trending towards the northwest. I'm gonna say that this system's gonna land somewhere between Naples and Dixie County, which is up here in this area of Florida. So somewhere between here and here, right where this TVCN goes. I like that. This is the GFS 850 millibar vorticity readings for the 0 hour, which is today. We see down here we have our little system creating, it shows up on the map, which is good because the GFS didn't pick up on that last time. We have a big trough in the east, which is shown right where my mouse is, near Maryland, and a ridge in the Midwest, and then back up through the Rockies into the upper plains. We have another upper level low situated there. So what this is going to do, how does this affect 93L? Well, it affects 93L is that 93L is going to get pulled, at least at the 850 millibar level, into the weakest steering, which it's just currently right into the Louisiana, Mississippi, Gulf Coast area. But as we advance this frame forward into the next 24 hours, we see that, well, here's our 93L again, and we see that this is becoming more sloping, and this depression is not here anymore. It's all sloped down. So now it's even being drawn to the more weakest point, which is actually more toward out here. And this is a really weak steering layer for this kind of system. It's just gonna this 93L is just probably gonna I'm gonna guess it's gonna meander out here for at least this time period tomorrow, which actually with low shear and the warm waters there in the Gulf of Mexico will actually give it time to develop. How much this developed is going to be fairly seen. I'm going to guess it's going to at least get to tropical depression status. And the hurricane hunters are planning to fly into it tomorrow. So we'll have to see what. On the 48-hour here, we still have our very low steering pattern, and it's even becoming more horizontal. And so this is not going to go anywhere as long as this is being horizontal, because this is just going to stay here. It has to wait for another system to come along and go get it and swing it out, or at least provide some kind of steering environment for this to move it out towards out of the Gulf of Mexico, which is towards a landmass, because the Gulf of Mexico is just once you come in, you can't really go out. 72 hours, we finally start to see something. We have this big trough digging in through the upper mid west into Ohio and Indiana and this area. This is going to provide a weak steering for this, which is what we've been waiting for. Probably this is on Tuesday, and for it to go somewhere in between the probably between the panhandle of Florida and I'd say either Cape Coral or maybe even Tampa, somewhere in between those two places. We have a weakness starting to develop right here, with this trough becoming more amplified. Here we are on Wednesday, and the GFS has lost the vorticity in 93L, but the steering weakness is still there. So right in this corridor kind of thing, right between it's probably Dixie County, up north that way, is probably where it's gonna want to go, unless there's gonna be something else there. Again, a lot can change in time. These tropical systems, especially in early season, can be very finicky, and you really just gotta watch it where it goes. And if it starts to come your way, take the necessary precautions that your local state and law enforcement tell you to. In other news, slight chance of severe thunderstorms across the country today, from North Dakota through the mid-plains out towards the Atlantic seaboard. Tornadoes not a big threat today. 2% mostly in all areas except for North Dakota. Hail, pretty much the normal, and wind. Watch for gust fronts and squall lines starting to develop in the plains today, just from the cold front producing squall lines and things of that nature. Today's Weathersp Wonderground photo of the day is afternoon lightning uploaded by Eyes to the Sky, taken over the Salt Lake City airport. Beautiful strike, just top to bottom. It's got a red glow. I like it. It looks really good, and even got some planes in the back, which are kind of cool. Good job, Eyes to the Sky. That about wraps up today's Weathersp report for June 27th, 2009. I'm Weathersp, and my blog is at wonderground.com /blog /weathersp. Have a great day.